Welcome to another episode of Dad's Worldwide. We will make you laugh. We might make you cry. Most certainly, somehow, some way, try to make you a better parent. I am your most humble host, Brendan, and Captain Aviators. Take it away, sir.
It is not your 17-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, not your Phil's Roger, but still your Blendmaster Ceremony himself, Tony fucking G, back here again with another tantalating, excruciatingly funny, beat you into submission with our intelligence episode of Dad's Worldwide.
And most humble.
Yes.
We are seen Chris Cursory Research Green. He's not with us tonight. Mostly because it's he's not available at this time of week, so we did this on purpose so he wouldn't come on.
Yeah, no, this was 100% intentional, and
Yep.
you're all welcome. All of you overs. We're only 2 minutes in, and you almost did.
I almost spit my water out on that one. Yeah. Oh, hey, we had Mozambique in the analytics.
Let's go, Mozambique!
Boom.
Fuck yes,
man!
It's about time. Finally representing. Just the other day I was saying to you, like, when are the Mozambiquans gonna like start making their voices heard on the analytics? And by golly, you didn't let me down.
We had the Hong Kongers, and then Brazil. For some reason, Brazil just did not. They didn't hang on there for very long.
Well, I feel like with Chris being off this week, is a chance for them to come back. So, Brazil, let us know your thoughts. Is it Chris? Is that the problem? We need to know.
Yeah, I mean,
he did drag them through the mud pretty hard.
I don't think as bad as the Hong Kongers there, but
well,
I mean, I don't think anyone could really beat that. I mean, yeah, I guess he could try.
I don't even think he said anything about Brazil.
No. Yeah, we got some new ones here. Okay, hold on, let me share this.
Oh shit!
Pretty exciting.
This is exciting.
I just checked it, and there's another one on there that wasn't on there before. So, all right, here we go. Inception.
Yeah, I see us. Oh, look at these.
So
Top 10.
Yeah, look at that. So United States, always in the number one slot, actually, except Brazil did kind of take it over for a minute. So number 2, Japan, 7. I honestly think that this is the first time we've had Japan.
Wow.
So.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, close third. Tied with third was Germany, UK, with 3. Australia always seems to be up there somewhere.
Still representing. This is great.
Yeah. India, we've had India before. Austria, I'm not sure about that.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Ecuador, I believe we've had Ecuador before.
Yeah, that's a reoccurring. Yeah, sure.
And then Mozambique, Africa, 1 out of there, and Turkey. I think
can't forget Turkey.
I think that's a first for Turkey. So pretty.
I think Turkey makes perfect sense. It was just Thanksgiving.
Same.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, right?
Yeah, same.
And now Turkey's gone.
Thank you to all our new listeners or
former listeners.
Yeah. It's pretty cool to every now and then to go on there and just see where all the countries that are listening. Those could all be like VPN. Just
right.
complete phantom listens from the United States, but I'm going to go with it. We're worldwide, and people from other countries are actually listening. So
I feel it's the opposite. I think the other countries are using a VPN of the United States because they're listening from countries that could potentially land them in hot water for listening to this controversial show. So they use a VPN that shows that they're in America to take the heat off of them.
So that's got to be it.
That's obviously it.
Obviously. Yeah.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Internet. I defy you.
I defy you. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. We have a decent listenership, but we get no emails. And oh, we did get, you know what? Oh, damn. I think we got, before I left on vacation, I think we got a speak pipes. We got a voice.
No.
Oh, but I didn't load it. Oh, God.
Oh no.
I'm
I was
failing.
hoping because I was pushing pretty hard, and I'm gonna have to get like on my followers again because like I put it out there. Like we need to hear you. We want to hear your voices. We want to hear the lust in your voice that we give you. We want to hear that. We want to hear that inflection. And I need more of you to step up.
Yeah,
Okay. You're not pulling your weight. Like we do so much for you. It's a give and take, folks. And there's a lot of taking right now. And it's the holiday season. So where's the giving? I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. So hopefully people start getting a little more giving in that aspect. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
absolutely not.
Of course not.
Yeah,
Never happened before. Why would I start now?
we start now. It'd be silly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was Thanksgiving. Just like a week ago. I don't know. Was it a week ago? Good Lord. I can't. Like, all the days are running together already.
Yeah, yeah, when I messaged you, I'm like, we could go tonight. I was exhausted. I'm like, I just don't think I can make it.
Yeah, you were like right about leaving the next day for
Yeah.
vacation, and then
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
well, if you want to get something out, we can like churn a quick one out. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna drink this beer and pass out, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. I try not to work that hard, but damn, I work hard. God, what was I thinking? All right,
It shows.
here we go. Ted Theodore Kaczynski sent us.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hang on. Theodore Kaczynski, huh?
Yeah, I know.
That's
Yep.
clearly not an alias.
No, definitely not. Definitely
Okay.
not. Nope. That didn't work. Hold on.
I'm like, oh wow, he's very talented.
He's very talented. All right, here we go.
Hey, Dads Worldwide, keep up the good work. Love the show. Just recently started listening, but all for it. Keep up the good work. I have a question for all you guys, Tony, the boys, whatever. What is your opinion on the H1B program, bringing in foreign workers to America to assimilate and replace the American workers by flooding the job market? I don't really hear too many people in the smaller communities talking about it. Every now and then, I'll hear some certain other show hosts, just such as your guys' favorite Nick or Dick Fuentes, or even someone such as Sam Hyde. And I know that it gets some notoriety, but not nearly as much from these smaller communities. So I'd really enjoy your guys' opinion and or take on the matter. Thank you, guys. Keep up the good work.
Get the heck out of here. Do you know who that is?
I actually do not.
And neither do I. And
recognize the voice.
I've never been happier in my entire life. Like someone that we don't know personally.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that came from TikTok is the only thing I can think of because I posted on like mostly my normal social media, but like my TikTok is crazy, and I posted it like all over. So hopefully that was somebody from TikTok.
Well,
if
that
that's
was
the case, my followers are still kicking ass. I got like 7,000 of them.
that's awesome, dude. So that's yeah, we should talk about doing a Dad's Worldwide. I just since you already have it, you can jump on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was November 13th that came in.
Oh shit, yeah. So we're way behind. Cool. Well, hopefully
Well, we haven't recorded since that actually came in. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
yeah. So okay, so H1B, do you want to hit it up first or
So that correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like more it's not like just anybody can do that. That's kind of a specialty thing where you have to be trained or schooled into a certain degree where you can actually get that kind of a position, right? Am I wrong?
okay, so it's a temporary program, right?
Mhm.
not like they're immigrating here, right?
Right.
So it's a non-immigrant work visa. They have to be actually what do they call it? Sponsored by an employer. So they can't just be like, I want this visa and then show up and try to get a job. Like there has to be a job available for them.
So sponsored by the employer in their
Correct.
what country of origin?
Well, no, I mean, what? So
Or they
the
like
visa
they can put themselves out there.
the visa process starts while you're in your country of origin.
Okay.
So anytime you apply for a visa, it's always in your country of origin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that being said, it can be anywhere from like a high-tech engineer, software engineer, all the way down to someone who rakes leaves.
Oh wow. I didn't know it was that widespread.
It is.
I thought it was more the engineering field.
It's very much spread out. The deal the thing that it's supposed so H1B is only supposed to be available to workers where there's not enough Americans to fill that field.
Okay.
Okay. So the argument could be that like an H1B, like there's plenty of people that could rake leaves.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I can tell you that I jumped in a apartment full of Mexican nationals and checked every one of their visas. They were all working for a landscaping company in Nashua, New Hampshire, and every single one of them had an H1B visa. I arrested no one that day. It was like,
there you go.
So, so yeah, I would say it probably happens way more for the engineering and the advanced degrees and that type of thing. I don't think that's Wikipedia says it's only for people that have bachelor degrees, but I know that's not.
Yeah, no, there's no way,
because I've literally come in contact with people that have had H1Bs that are.
So I think this fell under the category. I would say like 2 summers ago at my job, we had like 5 or 6 actually from Mexico guys, like legitimately from the country, came here obviously legally to do temporary position work. And once they were done with our busy season, I think they were there for planting season, if I remember. Yeah, it was before late summer they were done. And then they went from helping us for about like 6 to 8 weeks. Then they went over and went to one of the corn processing plants in one of the neighboring towns. And then I think they were going to be there for maybe a couple months through harvest. And then I don't remember where they were going to end up going, if they had to go back, but I know it was, I'm trying to remember if they had to go back and forth, if specific jobs, like, I don't want to say dried up, but seasons ended. So one of them we actually wanted to try to keep on, but it it wasn't a lucrative enough full-time position for him to take a job here and and settle down, here, as it would be to take the money here and temporarily here and then take it back to Mexico and, distribute it amongst his family. I think was kind of the reasoning behind it. I mean, he wanted to, but it's like, it's more lucrative for me to take it here, redistribute it there and then come back again. And which sounds crazy, but I think that's just kind of the nature of the beast. So yeah, as I say, I remember it being supposed to be for specialties, but yeah, if it's that widespread, with anything, there's going to be loopholes, for better or worse. So what do you do?
So, I mean, it's been a while since I've studied immigration law, so I'm just trying to look it up real quick. I mean, I know what I saw, so but I'm thinking maybe they changed it. Either H1A is agricultural workers, and so they'll come over on a completely different. But
okay,
but I mean, Americans are largely, the guys that want to work hard, and they're going to work, but they're not going to do it for free. And granted, people come over for the agricultural picking. They pick all these stuff and then plant all this stuff, and they come over from different countries because Americans just aren't willing to work for that amount of money, to that hard of work. And I guess it's worth it for them to get foreign workers, right? Like, I mean,
Mhm.
those visas are not free.
Yeah.
You know, so
Absolutely.
okay, so I guess now that we kind of talked about what the H1B visa is, and I guess the biggest thing really is that everyone's talking about is the high tech jobs that they're taking, right? I guess that's the big thing. I, again, there's a provision in those visas that if the employer can't find the qualified help in America, then that's when they can go get these visas and get these foreign workers. So I guess
Sure.
if we're really that concerned with Americans not being able to get those jobs, then what we need to do is have an enforcement mechanism that makes sure that the Americans get those jobs, and absolutely 100% before we go to the foreign workers.
Is it a case of it's just so much more expensive and time consuming and difficult to obtain degrees in these fields in America as opposed to in foreign countries? Is that the issue in some of these fields?
I don't know.
Because I would think that would make a lot of sense because that way you're kind of weeding out, well, I don't have to pay the American as much because
mm,
they're going to expect so much because of the bachelor, the masters that they have here from whatever university they graduated from.
well,
Whereas somebody from overseas, maybe that's a little easier to obtain. I don't know for sure, and I'm sure it depends on the field.
yeah, it's all speculation. I mean,
Yeah,
I would guess that it's money driven, and it just they get a better bottom line if they pay workers less, and
absolutely.
and if that happens to be them employing a bunch of people from India or China or anything like that, then
Hmm.
they want to do. I I know a lot of software engineers and a lot of people in computers, and they so I don't think America is not turning out those types of positions. We actually
Hmm.
we actually have a shortage of doctors, but I think the world has a shortage of doctors.
Yeah, yeah, I
But
think that's
I don't
fair.
I don't think that's I don't think that
Qualified is qualified. I mean, it's
yeah.
it's not going to be the same situation, country to country, and schooling aside from that, it's going to be a completely different situation, even with the schooling being parallel. So, and again, yeah, it comes down to the field. But yeah, another thing with the ag side, like we would always get South Africans driving trucks during harvest time here, in the fall
Yep.
because, and this is even when it was easier to obtain a CDL. So it was just that much cheaper to get help because I'll put it frankly, even here in the Midwest, it's hard to find help for harvest because there's a lot to do, and a lot of people don't want to do that kind of work because it's hot and it sucks.
Yeah.
But people are willing to do it, so qualified is qualified. And a program like this, like I don't care where you come from or what. If it's a temporary thing or not, because if you're qualified, you're qualified. If you can't fill the void that you need, somebody needs to fill it, and that's great. And if this is a way that people can come here legally and live a life and earn money the legal way, I mean, I think everybody should be happy to endorse that, especially if this allows people from other countries to get their foot in the door the proper way. Why would anybody be upset about it when you're getting intelligent and qualified and properly schooled people to come in and work in these fields? I don't think that's a bad thing, at least on the surface. Now, I mean, you want to spin it into a political thing. I mean, I'm sure there's 100 different ways to do it, but I think promoting people coming here in the proper way is, especially right now with all the unrest of illegal immigrants and ICE and everything. So I like seeing a positive spin on it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I I also don't I don't harbor any ill will that wants to better themselves
Yeah.
and wants to come here, and because let's be serious, we're awesome. Why wouldn't you want to come here?
Yeah, I mean, we live here, so
Yeah, I mean that's cherry on the top right there.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you want to come here? I guess the question is there abuse of the system? And I don't know how you would determine that. Other than auditing someone's books and be like, hey, did you try to find qualified individuals in the United States? Oh, you didn't? No more visas.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's about the only way. And those visas are restricted. So it's not like companies just get to like, their whole workforce is H1B.
Sure.
So
And I can see that being the concern, but yeah, there's got to be some kind of process that audits that, I would assume.
I mean, I honestly think if they're really pulling in low wage earners and giving them H1Bs, I think that's more insulting than the engineering and all that stuff, because at least there's there's restrictive there. Like a teenager can rake leaves.
Yeah.
You're taking that job from a teenager, and people's like, oh, those are jobs that Americans don't want to do. And that I don't think that's entirely true. I work construction now, and I see legals and illegals all the time, and they work really hard. But you're telling me like an American roofing company couldn't do that?
Right.
Or American framing company couldn't do that?
Oh yeah, around here, roofing companies that are competitive are like, oh no, your Mexicans are illegal. No, your Mexicans are illegal.
We had a guy on the job the other day that threatened to call ICE on the framers. I was like, oh, that's
Lord.
I was like, oh damn. The job comes up to me like, who did it? I'm like, yeah, go talk to. I'm like, not me.
Check the outgoing calls.
Yeah.
No, it won't be a problem because the next thing will be H1AI, because all those jobs get replaced with AI anyway. So it won't be a problem soon, right?
Yeah. Well, that's definitely going to be a problem, especially in the software or the coding industry.
Yeah.
Theodore, I hope that answers your question. Is it a problem? I don't know. I'm a plumber. There isn't no H1B that's taking my job. Tony's a well driller. There ain't no H1B taking his job. So yeah, I guess if it's being abused, like any government program, if it's being abused, then they need to weed out the fraud and abuse, get it out of the, which means they'll never do it because they don't ever waste, they never weed out fraud and abuse. So, yeah, unfortunately, government programs, they never seem to end.
No, of course not.
So, Ted Kaczynski, thank you, sir. Thank you for your voice.
Oh yeah,
appreciate it, sir. If I end up knowing who that guy is, he's going to come up to me next week. Like, hell, man. But I didn't recognize the voice. So I'm really stoked with it. Yeah. That's so funny. So speaking of foreign nationals, I was a foreign national for 4 days. I was in Mexico.
Yeah. Spicy.
It was so good. I ate so many tacos.
As you should. I think if you wouldn't have, I would have been pissed.
I even had some for breakfast at one point.
Oh no. Sounds horrible. Tacos for breakfast? Or you can't okay, but was it like just regular tacos, or was it like a breakfast taco?
No, I think it was
was there some egg and chorizo in that?
It was a regular taco. I did have some egg and chorizo, which is so good.
So good. So good.
I was gonna ask for a breakfast burrito, but I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to know.
Oh, look at the fucking American one. Yeah. Gosh, that bastardized burrito.
I broke down and asked for huevos rancheros. And
there you go.
I was like, is it just some stupid American thing? But she looked at me cross-eyed. I'm like, you don't know what I just said. Okay, never mind. Like,
okay, white boy, we'll humor you.
Yeah, we'll hear you. Red sauce or green sauce? I don't know. The one that's not gonna cause fire to come out of my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just on the tongue, not out the ass.
yeah.
Does that exist? Like, is that a thing?
No, I don't think so. But yeah, it was really interesting. It was at a Hard Rock resort.
So what part of Mexico were you in?
All right, so Tulum, which is an hour south of Cancun.
Oh, okay.
So beautiful area. It was.
Well, I would hope.
It's like in the jungle. I mean, the next stop is I think Honduras or Ecuador or something. I forget.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's in the jungle. It's in Central America pretty much. So we got to tour a cave. We did some zip lining. We did at one point they're like, we're gonna do some rappelling. It was like 15 feet down into a cave, and then you walked out.
Oh well, okay.
Like,
little less daunting, but still pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. So even my 6-year-old did it. So it was yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then I think we visited some Mayan ruins.
Nice.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. There was a lot of history in that area, obviously. So there's a big one, but it was like 3 hours away, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world, Chichen Itza.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like, I was like, I didn't realize that was one of the 7 wonders of the world. We should go.
Right.
They're like, oh, it's like 2.5, 3 hours away. I'm like, no, I don't think we should go see that. My kids are not. Well, that would have been like our whole day of vacation. Like,
yeah, that's it.
Like that would be the whole day, and the kids would be miserable because we'd be, for 6 hours of the day we'd be in a van.
Yeah,
you
you still got all 7 to cross off your list, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
It's right there. Dang it.
Oh, but yeah.
How long were you there?
4 days. So traveling on each side. So we got to spend roughly like 2.5 to 3-ish days at the resort, give or take.
Do you have to like give a bunch of information if you go off resort?
We didn't. We did go off resort, but it was like with a tour company, so they come pick you.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And then they bring you.
They already had your info and shit.
Oh yeah. Enough to know that like, oh, that whole party got murdered. Okay.
Yeah.
14 gone.
All right, you can bring back more trinkets and souvenirs because the load capacity just got lightened a bit, so their luggage won't be necessary.
Yeah. It was so knowing what I know about Mexico, I was a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's fair.
So I told my in-laws and the kids, and I'm like, all right, when no one discusses the job that I had before, we don't tell anyone I was a border patrol agent. That does not get discussed. They're like, why? They're like, why? What do you mean? And I'm like, no. I was like, we don't discuss it. We just won't talk about it. So
yeah.
But I can't help but speak Spanish down there because, like, you're engulfed in it. And I was just, so they keep asking you, like, oh, where'd you learn Spanish? And I'm like, oh, at a school. I just in a school. Yeah. But yeah, So but my mother-in-law was like, well, I don't understand. Like, why would people be upset about that? You were just doing your job. And I'm like, yeah. I'm not sure. I agree with you, but I'm not sure they'd feel that way.
Yeah, nobody's gonna take that stance.
Yeah. Like, just to be on the safe side, we're just gonna not discuss it. We're just gonna. So, like, my hair has been ready to cut, so I can donate it. It's been ready for probably about a month, but I'm like, I'm not cutting it until we're back. I don't even want to remotely look military or law enforcement. Like, I don't even want to give that vibe off. So I'm just going to have long flowing locks until we get back. I still haven't cut it. I got to cut it, but yeah, it was like I don't want even just an inkling of that. But I don't know. It's just it seemed like a really nice area. I talked to people. They're like, oh yeah, it's super safe. But they say that until bad shit happens. But um, yeah, it was when you fly into the Cancun airport, it's like you see the airport terminal on one side and then it's like jungle on the other. It's just no joke, jungle. And it didn't
Oh
even
yeah.
dawn on me like where we were going. Like I didn't even think of it. So there's iguanas down there, spider monkeys, um wombat. What was the other one that we saw? Not wombat. What's it called? Kookaburra.
Oh sure.
Yeah, so like all these different animals, and they were right on the resort too. Like they were just running around. Saw a bunch of spider monkeys, man. Those things are freaky in person. I was like, oh,
Oh, those are cool. Yeah.
just one started running up to me. I was like, oh damn. And I mean, like,
How many of you went?
so my mother-in-law bought everyone a 4-day trip, so it was 14 of us.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah, it was a lot of traveling, but it was worth it. It was fun, and it was. I love my in-laws, and I mean, I love all my family. So, but like my in-laws family, like that side, they're great, and I love spending time with them. So it made it a good vacation, you know. So
Memorable Thanksgiving
yeah,
time.
and then we got back and did Turkey Day with my mom and that side of the family, which I like a little bit less, you know. But I'm just kidding. I like them. I love them too.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, no, yeah, so have the normal turkey day, which I could do without. I'd rather not have turkey. Yeah. I don't know, like that meal, it just like does nothing for me. I don't.
Yeah, we've gone over it before. You
I
were
know.
just a
No, just
traditional turkey hating son of a bitch.
I know. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You know, I I don't go out of my way for it any other time of the year, but like if we have one in the freezer and you do it right, like it's kind of nice for a change of pace instead of having chicken or beef or well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, nice change of pace once in a while. But yeah, brisket would be a much nicer meat. I mean, let's just be honest. Or
Last year,
tacos.
last year I asked if I could do a brisket, and my mom was like, "Yeah, go ahead." I'm like, "All right." But then we got home and then I had 2 days of work and I ended up working like 12-hour, 14-hour days. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
that's not happening. I'm not cooking that. So she had forgot anyway. So she cooked it. So,
That all worked out.
yep.
Next year. Next year.
Where'd you guys have turkey day?
So we did lunch here with my family and then went 45 minutes down the road to her side and had dinner there. And that's usually what we do. So it was fine. And then yeah, nothing crazy, nothing
Yep.
out lavish.
Football.
The next day we went to we did a little Black Friday shopping. I don't know why. We usually don't, but there's a couple places she wanted to check out, so we went and it was horrible. The second place was Walmart, and it was actually like deserted for a Black Friday.
Really?
So I think with all the cyber deals, the Cyber Monday, I don't think it's as big a deal now, which is I think is fantastic because I've always hated the whole Black Friday concept anyway, especially when they started doing the 10 p.m. or midnight sales. Like it just ruined Thanksgiving anyway. Uh, but yeah, got got some Christmas shopping done, so that's a plus. But it was yeah, it was fine. And the week, yeah, so what 4 days before that, we went over to her town for the yearly bazaar at her high school where they raffle off shit all day and do a chicken noodle soup thing, and that's an all day ordeal. So yeah, we really, I mean, just in like 4 days had a lot of downtime and then had 4 days off work. So I was kind of ready to get back to work. Kind of.
Kind of.
So yeah, it was fine. It was yeah, it was there was nothing like crazy that happened. So I mean, it was fine. Football was football, terrible,
Great.
awful, very no good on certain days, and then the best thing ever on other days.
I was gonna
So
say Chicago killed it.
well, things that need to be killed would be Nebraska. Nebraska's football season, and it's dead. So that's a good thing. I mean, I guess we have to limp through a bowl game, and that's unfortunate because nobody should have to sit through this.
What
Yeah,
happened? For winning. It was ugly, but they were winning.
yeah,
Right,
no,
their quarterback got clobbered and broke his leg.
he
Right?
got hurt against USC, and then yeah, we put in a freshman backup, and he kind of limped it along, and he had a really good game against UCLA the next week, but they still barely held on to a lead to win that one, and then we went and played Penn State and got absolutely reamed, which I kind of expected, and I'm like, well, that was bad. So here in 6 days, we've got to host Iowa, and we don't stop the run, and that's all they do is run the ball. So this is going to suck. I kept telling people like they're going to hang 50 points on us and laugh about it, and that's really going to suck because, and that's what happened. It was only 40 to something, but whatever. It was bad, really, really bad. Like the first half was close, and then they it was a kickoff or a punt, whatever. We were trying to field it, and he fucking drops it. And this is after a flag made them do the kick again. And as soon as he's about to catch him, like he's gonna fucking drop this. Sure as shit, he drops the ball. It bounces on the fucking turf. He goes to grab it and gets just fucking speared. It's clear targeting all fucking day. Textbook targeting. They didn't flag it.
Of course not.
Which whatever. Like the game was gonna not change. Like the outcomes was gonna be the same. But you can't not call that. Like targeting has to be consistent. Either it is or it isn't. And this was very much targeting. Iowa fans are, well, it should have been face masking. Well, Jesus Christ, the guy was literally had like the Naruto run where his arms are behind him and had the crown of his helmet in the guy's face mask. He hit him in the shoulder. No, he didn't.
Oh, he did.
Well, he face masked him. He face masked the guy targeting him? Really? Really? So yeah, he gets fucking targeted. The ball flies into the end zone. It ends up being a safety. Yeah, they ended up winning 40-16. We finished 7-5. Yeah. So and we've lost to Iowa 10 times out of the last 11 years. And Iowa's not a good team. Like they're very mediocre. So it's really, really bad. And now we have to put up with this for another year. Iowa, like they have some of the least classy fans there are. And I'm not saying this to be a dick because yeah, they own us and it's not even close at this point, but there's no humble there. And they don't win anything of merit. So like this is their Super Bowl, and they're like, oh no, it's your Super Bowl. It's so your no, it's not. We don't think about you 365 days of the year. We don't. But literally, my TikTok feed, all my social, it's just them spewing diarrhea on a keyboard. It's awful. So that's one of the games you really want to win. And then they tell us we live in the 90s. It's not the 90s anymore. You guys live in the past. So the first chance when we finally do beat them again, it's going to be, yeah, well, we beat you 10 out of 11 years.
Yeah.
But you're not living in the past. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just one of those fan bases. You didn't want them as a rival because you knew they were going to be fucking insufferable. And that's exactly what we've got. So, yay. But enough about horrible football. Nebraska volleyball, number 1, undefeated, 29-0. Thank you very much.
Woo.
Undisputed Big Ten champs. Gonna hopefully sweep that tournament. And it's been a while. I think the 2000 team was the last Husker team volleyball to go completely undefeated to win a national championship. So we've got that looking forward to. But the big thing is we are one step closer, Brennan. 40 years in the making.
Yeah, buddy.
to the rematch of the Patriots and the Bears in the Super Bowl. I mean, this has to happen, right? Like,
right?
it has to happen.
I said that what 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? When we're on our chat, I was like, Pats Bears. Here we go, baby. Boom.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, I already know like which team out of the two is gonna fuck this up, and I know it's mine. So
maybe. Yeah. I think
no. We're gonna fuck this up before the Pats do. I guarantee it. And we're gonna start this week because we got to go to Lambeau. So.
Oh yeah.
Green Bay's decent, and
They're
I
not
hate
bad.
the Packers.
They're not bad. But listen, the way the Bears have been playing, they can do it. They can win.
They're legit good. Like not like stringing along, just living on a prayer, like just toeing the line. Like they're actually good. Like he's not getting sacked as much. We're running the ball very, very well. The protection's good. Defense is creating turnovers. Like even though the scores don't look like blowouts, they don't have to. Like this is still the NFL. Like take every win because the team you face one week is not going to be the same team you just lost to the week before. Like it's totally different week to week.
Well, that's how I feel about the Patriots. But then I look at, well, not completely, but almost. But then I look at their record, right? I think like, oh, well, this is going to end soon. But I'm looking at their record, and then I'm looking at all these other teams' records that are supposed to be like the best teams in the league.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Have the Patriots had kind of a soft schedule? Yeah, kind of. I mean, but Tampa Bay was supposed to be good. Bills,
they've struggled. Yeah,
the Bills
struggled hard.
Are struggling really hard right now. They were supposed to be good, right? Like, so okay, so like all
Chiefs, Chiefs,
the Chiefs, yeah.
They have to win one. They can't. They have to win out, or they're fucking done.
Yeah, I mean, and Philly is. What the hell happened to Philly? Philly lost 2 weeks in a row.
Philly ran into the Bears. That's what the fuck happened.
And Dallas. They lost to Dallas, man. They
funny.
scored 3 touchdowns in the first quarter and then didn't score at all for the rest of the freaking game. Like, how is that? Like, what the heck?
Dallas knocked off the Chiefs, too. Like, Dallas has come up late, and I don't know.
They're looking good, and that's
scary.
Kind of scary, but then you also remember that Dak can't. Like as soon as it's a playoff, he throw 3 picks and these
right. They will go 0-1 in the playoffs this year. Like I expect that wholly. So that's fine.
But I mean, this is a crazy year for football. I mean, if you put a bet on, Philly, Baltimore, KC, Buffalo, you're losing. You're losing.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to look back at our division picks and be like, holy shit, we could not been further off. But
oh yeah,
it's wild because I didn't think for a second that I really didn't expect the Bears to be multiple weeks the number 1 team in the NFC North. But not only that, we're now the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah.
It's blowing my mind. Because I did not expect Carolina to take down the Rams. When that happened, I'm like, holy shit, it's happening. The Bears are number 1. Holy shit.
Yeah, we watched that game, and that was Stafford finally he hadn't thrown a pick in 10 games. I think he threw 2 in that game.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a good game to watch. It was fun to watch. I did not expect it to be even remotely interesting, but it was a good game to watch. And yeah, I mean, if you look at all these and what about Jacksonville has sparks, like, which is I mean, Houston.
I expected Jacksonville to kind of come out of the dead.
Yep.
And they're doing just that. The Texans are the team that nobody wants to meet in the playoffs because if they get in, they could really do some damage.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to fucking kiss my ring because I was saying a month ago the Colts are fucking overrated, and we are now seeing that play out in real fucking time. And every week I would say it. I'm telling you, it's going to turn around. They're going to fall on their face, and they are falling on their fucking face.
Yep.
I didn't write this. If the NFL scripts this shit, they heard me a month ago, and they went, you know what? He's right. Make the Colts lose. And they are losing. So there you go. I knew out of all the teams that we talked about like a month ago, I think Chris posed the question between the Colts
and the Jaguars.
Yeah, and Jaguar. I'm like, yeah, I like the Jaguars better. And I think he brought up the Steelers too, and they are the team they are every year. They really are.
They're just, I don't even know, but they just picked up Adam Thielen. I just laughed. I'm like, because there's this big pomp and circumstance of the Vikings letting Adam Thielen go because he wanted to go to a team that like has a chance of like winning out or something like that. He goes to the Steelers.
Fuck. Why? I don't get it. It's just so like, and that was one of the teams that Chicago struggled with, but like they ended up winning, obviously. But like, you don't know what Steelers team you're going to play. They're going to be a pain in your ass, but yeah, they're probably going to lose.
Their running backs are half decent. They've got Aaron Rodgers who could still chuck the ball pretty well.
That little bitch refused to put his legacy against the Bears on the line, pretended to have a little boo-boo, and wouldn't play against Chicago. Fucking pussy.
Oh, I just spilled a bunch of bourbon.
Don't do that.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. He was only out for like 1 or 2 weeks?
Was it even?
I think it was
just over a week, I think. Yeah, because he was scared of the Bears.
That's had to be it.
That was it.
Had to be it.
Pussy.
Yep. So I was just telling my brother too. I was like, I called it out on the show. I think, of course, I picked the Patriots jokingly, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because like no one expected them to win the division.
I mean, if anybody's set up to be another new dynasty, like the Patriots are in such a good position now because they're so young.
I mean, man, they got well, hopefully Will Campbell gets healed up and can come back at least maybe at the end of the season. I don't know. But yeah, I mean the front line is like night and day. It's giving Rick May almost all the time in the world. We've got new coaching staff and a bunch of wide receivers who just go after the ball, which is just priceless.
Yeah.
Mac Hollins is one of my favorite. I love that guy. He's hilarious. But yeah, Stephon Diggs, Keyshawn Booty, Hunter Henry, and then Hooper, the tight ends, man, they're just like, they're killing it. Although Austin Hooper I don't think he's got a ball in like 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's just, I was telling my brother, I called it jokingly, but I did call it either way.
Yeah.
I called it, so, it's great. It's a great feeling after, listen, I still can't complain. I mean, the Patriots have had a great run as an adult. I've watched them win a bunch of amazing games. So I'm not complaining.
Must be nice.
I mean, I'm happy that they're on top again, but I would love to see a Bears Pats.
Couldn't. The amount of just media coverage and nostalgia would just be so much fun. I like I said, you can't script it any better than that. 40 years in the making, right? Like,
can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Like, that's just that would be that's what you need to put that out in the ether. We need to like just throw it out there and like put it on Twitter, put it on like.
I said when the new Pope was announced, like Chicago's fortunes have changed. Okay, because
that's
he's a Bears fan, so like he's got God on our side now. It's over.
That's definitely how it works.
That's how it works.
Definitely. That's why I'm agreeing with you. Oh God.
But of course, watch out for the Browns and Shedeur. Totally fucking kidding. We've got them after the Packers. So
they're in the basement right now.
If we can sneak, that's what's gonna piss me off. If we beat the Packers this week,
then
we'll go and lose to fucking Shedeur Sanders.
You gotta admit he's not playing terrible.
He's played nobody. They played what? Vegas?
Okay.
Who gives a Vegas is literally the worst team in the league. And I thought it was the Saints. It's not. It's fucking Las Vegas. Good God. That team is so bad.
Yeah, how did
Geno Smith might be the worst quarterback in history.
Last year didn't they have a winning record last year?
they were closer to a winning record, I think. This is as bad a football as it gets. Like like they're doing damage to the sport right now. Like Pete Carroll thought he was just going to rework Magic with Geno Smith. No, it's not happening. This is like the opposite of Magic.
Well, I just like Pete,
Fuck.
so I'll.
My uncle is in hell right now because this is not what he signed up for.
Well, that's how we felt when we had Pete Carroll in New England. He was. No one in New England liked him. He had I don't think you could do that in New England. Be the super nice guy.
No.
I don't think you can do that. Like you have to have some kind of attitude.
Yeah.
We
I was sitting at last week we stopped for lunch and we were eating, we were looking up on the TVs and there was this news piece on it's like a female football league. We're like, what? Are these like or is this like high school? And then they like take their helmets off. Oh shit, these are like moms and shit. And like they're like playing football. Like, oh, okay. And then literally the next piece was like coming up next, and it's high school football, and they show a dude like jump up one-handed catch this thing, like made it look so fucking easy. Right before you had all these women out there that are older and just struggling. And then they put out this guy, 17, here, one-handed grab, caught. It's just that easy, ladies. I'm like, you could not have put that in. That had to be intentional.
It's funny you say that. We were leaving flag football. This must have been like 6 months ago. We were leaving flag football, the boys, and it was a night game, and we're in a dome, and these women are practicing football on one of the team and like middle-aged women. Well, maybe not middle-aged, but like older women
well, they weren't wearing makeup, so you assumed.
Well, yeah. They were younger than I was, but
well, that's easy. I mean, come on.
But not by much. And a few of them were actually wearing shoulder pads. So I'm assuming that they were in like a tackle league. I was like, what the heck is this? Like I didn't even know it existed, but apparently there's one in New England.
Wow.
I don't know what I assumed. I just walked by that. I'm like, oh, that I don't know if I'd want to watch that, or maybe I do want to watch that. I'm so conflicted.
Yeah. Either way, you don't want to get your ass kicked by one of those linemen.
Oh no.
Line women.
Line women.
Yeah, sorry.
Do not gender me.
Yeah, lots of exciting stuff on the football front. Lots of it.
Fun.
Yeah, I guess to round that out, it sounds like we fired our defensive coordinator at Nebraska, and which had to happen. We're probably going to fire our O-line coach, which is inevitably going to lead to the quarterback that got injured, our starter. Yeah, he's probably going to transfer out because that's his uncle. So it's a fucking disaster right now. And our next season is like a gauntlet. So
oh no.
Fuck. Oh yeah, we're just spiraling right now. So
good.
Yeah, I couldn't be any more down on college, but like this is the first time I've been like able to be like super like stoked about NFL.
Super
like,
good.
oh well, Saturday sucked, but by God, I'm looking forward to tomorrow for once. It's nice.
Yes.
Don't know what that feels like. So yeah, I changed my spark plugs in my Yukon before we got on today.
Oh yeah. How'd that go?
Yeah. I just wanted to two things. I have this in my pocket. It's a fuck you to GM. You are a piece of shit, and you should feel bad about yourself because fuck you. I could only change 7 of the 8 plugs.
Oh, you couldn't get in the back one.
I could not get the back one on the passenger side.
It's underneath. It's underneath the. It's near the firewall.
Yep. Yeah. Could not get to it. It took me 2 hours to do 7.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. This was such a fucking pain. Like, and at one point I got to like number 5 and the extension in the socket fell off the fucking fell down, and fell into a spot that I could not get to, and it's low enough to the ground I could not get under. So I had to get one of my twins to crawl under, and I'm using the flashlight on my phone, like, nope, yep, stick your arm, nope. And I'm trying to be super patient because if I yell at him, he's not gonna do it.
He's just gonna cry.
And I can see it. And he's like grabbing for it, like, nope, yep, back, nope, oh, over there, nope,
Oh,
forward,
no, your other
left, right,
your other left.
Finally crawls out. And I'm like, okay, look, do you see the shiny silver thing? Yeah. Oh, I'm like, okay, yeah, go back under now. Finally got it out. Just gets like super dark out, and I finally get done with the 7th. I'm like, yep, not even gonna fucking try to pull the other one off. So yeah, fuck you, GM. I literally asked my wife the other day, I'm like, hey, does the service center in York at Walmart do spark plugs? She's like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, well, I need an oil change anyway, and it's actually cheaper to just have them fucking do it than it is to do it myself. So I need spark plugs. Do they do that? Can I just get it all knocked out in one fucking shot? She's like, oh, it looks pretty easy. I'm like, I've changed spark plugs. I know it can be easy.
Yeah.
But she tells me, well, it looks pretty easy. So when she got home after I'd just finished, I glared at her and went, she's like, what? I'm like, fuck you for saying, oh, it looks so easy. I'm like, I knew why I didn't think of it, but I'm like, there's some reason I don't want to do this. And as soon as I got into that thing, I'm like, oh, that's right. This is why I don't want to do this. Because it sucks.
Yep.
And it's 100% worth just paying somebody else to fucking do it. It just is. It is. I hate it. Like if your spark plugs are easy to get to, yeah, that's one of the greatest, easiest fixes you can do on an automobile. If they suck to get to, you might as well just say, yeah, buying a new car wouldn't be such a bad idea right now.
I don't know any spark plug that's easy to get to nowadays because
they're not.
Much shit on top of the engine, including like the fuel injection and everything's on top, and then you got to take off like covers and
the dual bullshit. Oh my god, the first time I saw that, I'm like, boy, they just hate their consumers, don't they?
Yeah. Yep.
It's the fucking worst. Yeah, no. So that was not fun, and I do not recommend it. We live in 2025, not 1985, so your vehicles are not meant to be worked on by you, the person driving them.
True that.
It sucks, but that's where we're at. And a couple other things I wanted to touch on before I forget. Oh my god. So the other day when we were off for like 4 days, she actually had to go in to work one day. I was getting ready. I'm home with all the kids. I was upstairs doing something. I don't remember if I was like putting clothes away or something, but I went to take a leak. And when I went to piss, one of the kids comes up and yells, the pugs got out. I'm like, what? Like midstream. Like fuck. And when they say that, they mean out front where there's no fence. So okay, fuck. So finish up. Like, I go outside. I don't see any pugs. Like, fuck. So I go back in, put my shoes on. I'm like, well, I don't see any kids either. So what?
Oh shit.
I see my daughter. I'm like, where did they go? She's like, like, oh, there's other people here? Huh, weird. Didn't know that. So I fucking go outside and I look like 2 blocks down the street to the stop sign, and I see what look like 2 people wearing motorcycle helmets and a kid. And I'm like, is that my children down there? Surely not. Well, then I realize, oh, my oldest is fucking like down in the basement or something playing a video game. And he comes out of the house. What are you yelling about? Or maybe I went in and like, hey, are you in here? What? I'm like, do you know that the fucking pugs are out? Oh, they are? Do you know where they are? Do you know where your brothers are? Oh, no. I'm like, get in the fucking car. We got to go find them. Because I don't see anybody anywhere. I'm like, well, hopefully that's them down there. So I head that way. So I head like a block and a half down to the stop sign. I look to the right. There's a fucking crotch rocket parked off to the side of the road. And I look to the left. There's 2 people wearing bike helmets carrying my pugs and one of my children, one of my twins, next to them, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I get out, I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry. Thank you. They're oh, don't worry about it. No, it's fine. They flagged us down because they were like chasing after these dogs. I'm like, great. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, that's ingenuity right there. Like the kids knew that they weren't catching them. They're like, hey.
Yeah. But the kid that flagged them down, nowhere.
Uh-oh.
Don't see him. He's just not there.
He just disappeared.
He disappeared. Like, where the fuck did he go? So I throw those
Oh
assholes.
shit, they actually stopped and he ran away.
Yeah, maybe. I think, well, so we went around the block, came around, and as I'm pulling into the driveway, here he is, and he's like just in distress completely because he came to the house to tell me what happened, thinking I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And now I'm not there. It's just a clusterfuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Like I appreciate, the ingenuity, but like you can't just like stop somebody at a fucking crotch rocket. But I think they probably saw what was going on.
Yeah.
I turned my back for 1 fucking second. That's the disaster that unfolds.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, could have been way worse.
Yeah. Everyone's safe. It's good to laugh at. Yeah.
No, yeah, they're just assholes. These fucking pugs. They're only one, so they're still puppies, and they're just assholes.
Rambunctious.
Piss everywhere. So we had this issue happen. It's been like a week and a half, maybe already, and Lindsay comes to me the other night and she says, "Hey," or she sends me a copy. Like I can tell, she sends me a message on my phone. It's like 8 or something at night, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I could tell it's copy pasted from something. And I'm reading it, and it says, "Hey, just wanted you to know our daughter came home, blah, blah, blah." It's something about throwing a snowball or a fucking stick. It was a stick. Stick throwing from your boys to my daughter. She came home real upset about it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and then I could see Lindsay's response. Well, okay, but what happened? I'm like, what is this? She's like, I don't know. This gal messaged me about this, so I asked Stryker. So they walk from the elementary to the high school, and then they're only like 3 or so blocks from home. But this is when it's nice, and now it's turned into shit. So that's not going to be a problem anymore because they have to get rides. Well, they could walk home. So when apparently the way they did, this other girl that's in a class like between the boys was walking the same way, and somebody threw a stick. And then she went home and cried about it. Well, she asked Stryker about it. She's like, "What the fuck happened?" He's like, "Well, no." She was like, Taven said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she like got pissy about it and threw a stick at him. And then,
she threw the stick.
Oh yeah, she threw the stick at him. And then he said, "Stop it." And she, I think, did it again. So he's like, all right. So he chucked it back at her. Like, yeah, fuck you then. And then she ran home and told her mom about it. So then she messages Lindsay. I'm like, oh, well, whatever. And she's not, obviously, she's going to believe her daughter. There's nothing you can do about this. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Oh, no. So the bitch goes to the fucking principal the next day after this, apparently, to bring it up. I'm like, oh, so this wasn't enough, apparently. Okay. So you want to make a big stink about it. Great. Well, I guess they pulled in a bunch of the other students that were the other kids that were walking with my boys, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, this chick threw a stick at him," and then he got tired of it, and he threw it back. So I think it got pretty well squashed. But I'm like, this.
Well, yeah, she should be put on blast, man. Like,
absolutely.
She lied, and she should. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the mom, obviously, like I can't blame the mom because you got to believe your kid.
Absolutely. And that was my initial reaction. Like, you're not going to just say, "Well, you're obviously lying, daughter, you jerk."
Of course, but you also have to dig and get the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough.
It's one of those things. Like, I hate to say this because I know I'm severely biased, but like, at the core, my kids are pretty damn good kids, and I've always made it a very strong point. you're not allowed to bully. You're not allowed to be a dick to other kids.
Mhm.
And you are expected to go out of your way to be nice to other kids who maybe the other kids are not nice to, because I will not tolerate. And I told them this at a very young age, and I continually tell them this. I'm like, I just will not tolerate it. I can't stand seeing kids be bullied, because I would not want that to happen to you, and I will not put up with it if you are the one doing it. So at the core, and I know them, I know them. Obviously, I'm their parent, but most people know them too. Like, they're very good kids. All the teachers are like, oh, they're just such sweet kids.
Just from the stories you've told on Dad's Worldwide, like I would, they just seem so emotionally like nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
from
They're
all
just
the stories.
happy
Yeah.
kids for the most part. And like Taven, the one that threw the stick back after getting thrown at twice, apparently, like
Yeah.
he is like the biggest sweetheart. And I'm like, that's so that I don't believe this. That's so out of pocket. So right away, I'm like, no, that sounds like bullshit. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So I hope it's come and gone, especially now that the weather's changing. Maybe it was a one done thing, but Lindsay picked him up the next day, and she's like, I hope that girl goes home and tells her mom it happened again, because she picked him up the next day, and it would have been just a bold faced fucking lie if she had. So she's like, I'm kind of hoping,
Come on.
but it didn't happen. So, but and I know as somebody who doesn't have to deal with that drama, I mean, it's got to be kind of nice not having to deal with other people's fucking kids on a daily basis, interacting with your kids. That's
Well,
got to be one of the perks.
well, you say that, but
Well, there's still other kids in the world and in the neighborhood, and you still have sports. So yeah.
so my kids, there's like a homeschool group meetup on Fridays.
Oh, okay. So they still get that peer involvement and interaction.
Definitely not as much, right?
Right.
And
Limited access, but enough to make them remember there's other people.
also other homeschool kids.
Yeah.
So,
that's got to be helpful.
It's extremely helpful. However, there's still personality clashes, right?
Sure.
Not everyone's gonna get along, and kids
that changes when you become an adult.
Of course. Along with everybody. There's absolutely no emotional instability at all. Get along together. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty, I probably mentioned on here, there was a kid from that homeschool group that was bullying my son Maxwell. It was one incident. It's not like it was a constant thing. And that's when the mom actually listened to our episode when I talked about it.
Yeah.
Called him a dink. Even though I was accused of calling him a dick. I said, no, I called him a dink.
Big difference.
I'm not sure it's way better. I probably should have been more adult about it, but whatever. But that family, the kids, I don't know. Something happened. So, okay. So that family actually, they were posting on like this Facebook group. And again, speaking to like adults just not getting along. Yeah. So it's mostly moms obviously on this Facebook group.
Oh yeah.
And the mom of this kid was like, she would post something about like, hey, there's people swearing, like, that's not appropriate around. I don't know. It would be really vague. Like someone's doing this, someone's bullying someone, but then not addressing like who it is. Right. Like being vague about it. So like,
oh, sure.
So other parents or moms were like, how do we address this with this mom? And so we like don't hurt her feelings. We don't want to alienate her. We just want,
right.
She found out that they were talking behind her back, but like in a honest, like to goodness way that they didn't want to hurt her feelings. But she didn't take it that way. She took it as like people talking behind her back, like talking shit about her. So like, so even in like adult world, like this is, so there is drama, and even then, like, so yeah, it's been crazy with the homeschool group here, but and even with the kids get that drama, but just it's definitely not as bad. It's definitely not as bad. And like the public school, I was talking to a mom a couple days ago, and she was telling about this kid. He's 12 years old. He really cares what he's always doing his hair and this thing. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad my kids don't go to public school, because like that's a public school thing, right? Like because my kids get up and they spend half the day in their pajamas doing their schoolwork.
Right.
Like they don't care if people have to like see them. And so I yeah. I mean, we still have to deal with it, but definitely not on the scale. Definitely not.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like it's going to get worse. I mean, as time goes on, because it's a small community. My town of 2,200, the neighboring town of like 800, the other town of like 200. It's consolidated school, and we all just everybody pretty much knows, like, a ton of the people I graduated with have kids in the same age groups as I do. So that's nice, but there's always that favoritism. I mean, that skepticism of people being played favorite to in the community. Like, a certain last name means everything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have that luxury, and I don't really care if other people do. I'm not gonna let it burden my life like some people do.
That's
Like,
definitely
there are people that move away because of that. I'm like, you're gonna run into that literally everywhere you go.
that's definitely more small town life. Like if
It
you have
is.
a
But we
population
got a lot of small towns in Nebraska.
yeah, I mean that's like yeah. So if you don't move out of Nebraska, maybe that's
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
for sure.
we moved to Colebrook, New Hampshire, and that's a town of less than 1,000 people. And if you didn't have 5 generations behind you, you're a piece of shit,
Yeah.
flatlander that no one want to talk to you.
Yeah.
So, that kind of thing is everywhere, and I do think it's that's a small town thing for sure.
It for sure is, but if you're not gonna move, and like, I mean, uh the big towns people consider big here are not fucking big. So, like, it's not like it's I don't know. People just make a big to do about nothing, but a lot of the time it's just who you surround yourself with for the most part, and what you've done in your past and what you're definitely not going to do in your future. And like, people, it's like nobody's like ostracizing you. It's probably just you making bad decisions. A lot of the time it really is just that. And then people don't like hearing that and they get mad. But yeah, no, some people probably do get treated unfairly, but a lot of the time it's probably people treating themselves unfairly too. And some kids suck. Like, let's just be frank. Like, there are people's kids who just suck because their parents fucking suck, and that's just the way it is. And I think that's probably something that is going to be a problem more. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry so much about the bullying as I am the fucking random kid who's just never had a chance, who didn't get disciplined or didn't get brought up, or I'm more worried about that. Because out of the friends that my sons have, or really my daughters too, I really like the kids that they're friends with, and I like their parents, and even the ones I don't know real well.
Yeah.
It's I really like, especially Strikers, like his group of friends. They're definitely the jocks, and I'm like, I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect to see that, because I wasn't in the jock clique, but
Yeah.
it's really cool to see that, because he's just he flourishes in it. And I'm like, I don't want to see your schoolwork go down, but I love to see that you're just so well liked by all your friends. So I really like that. And that's another thing I tell them, the bullying, yeah, don't get involved in that, even if your friends do it. So yeah, and it just gets worse. So public school, yeah, in a small town can get kind of, it's not just clicky for the kids, it's clicky for the parents too, unfortunately. And
Too bad.
all the politics and drama that happen about the school, on social media, and that still happens constantly too. So it's a never ending fucking cycle. What do you do?
We live in a small town as well. For at least us, we're like 5,000, and so there's drama there, and the town pages are full of Facebook is
Oh yeah.
so and
That they just did. Oh my god! Last night, I finally took the filter off because I was fucking tired of it. So we just started basketball. We did 4 weeks of 3v3 in another town's league, actually Lindsay's hometown. We took 6 or 7 kids that were going to be playing the basketball season in 4th grade to Hastings to play this 3v3, and it was 3 kids on one side, 3 other kids on the other side. We did that for 4 weeks to prep them for the upcoming basketball season. We find out last night there's no basketball season.
what?
Because the former guy who was in charge of that age group, youth sports, that's not affiliated with the school but is kind of,
Didn't do shit.
didn't do a lot. And somebody posted, so why is there no basketball? Well, I'm like, well, that's what happens when you run off all the other neighboring towns and don't network.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I said in the status I didn't want to make a big deal about this. I'm like, well, but that's the reason. You asked the question, I gave you the answer. You don't have to like it,
The fact.
but that's the fucking answer. I'm sorry. And then somebody else like, well, yeah, he's right. But then there's this because we use the old facility from the old school from way, 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 way back when there's no real good restrooms and AC or heating. And the teams that we had come last year didn't want to deal with that. I'm like, perfectly valid, understandable. I get it. And they supplied like 5 of the teams that came here. I get it. But again, why were we using that piece of shit when we have a fully functional fucking high school? Well, because the superintendent or the principal or the fucking whatever, they didn't want to pay the janitorial crew to clean up after that shit. Like, well, that's unacceptable, but the fuck. Either way, it's a whole thing. So now they're just doing a bunch of random tournaments. And it's like, it's another fucking sport that we paid to have a kid do, and we got robbed of a true season. And I get it, they're younger kids, so it's not as important. But this is literally why they put these things in place at a younger age so that they can get better and flourish when they get into the important age groups, quote unquote, and be better. It's so counterproductive. They're
Yeah,
like, well, it doesn't matter at this age. Well, it does, because we suck at all these sports. And this is why, because we don't commit to actually helping them at a younger age. And then you
Yeah,
wonder,
like
why
this,
do the teams suck?
this is where skills come in, like the basics. Yeah, this is absolutely.
It's fucking, yeah, just circle.
This
What the
is
fuck?
This is why China starts teaching their kids violin at like age 3. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not.
Oh my god. 3v3 basketball was so much more fun to watch than actual basketball. Striker was so fucking on the way to the first game, I'm like, you're gonna get a lot of chances to shoot, and I'm gonna tell you now, when these kids hold that ball straight out, you can take it. He's like, nobody's gonna stop you. Just do it. And they didn't call shit for fouls in this thing, so it was fucking physical. He got so good at just taking the ball away. In the 3rd week, he was all over this kid the whole game. He goes to take the ball away. This kid gets pissed, and they've struggled with it for a second. The ref blew the whistle, and this kid chucked it back at him, clipped him in the hand in the face with the ball.
Ooh.
There's only a couple minutes left. The other coach come and yanked the kid off the court.
Cool. Technical.
I'm like, if they're getting pissed, you're doing it right.
Yep.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
He's so good at taking the ball away. I'm like, that's my boy. Do it.
Frustrated.
But yeah, now we don't have a season. So now we just got to do a bunch of random tournaments.
I'm gonna
Stop me if you've heard this before with some fucking youth sport that I've talked about in the last year.
Well, I applied for the recreation director's job. They just haven't given it to me yet.
You can have it.
I'm not moving. It's gonna be all.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm in.
Yep.
No, we got a new guy. But he's
Why they didn't
he doesn't
back.
Yeah. No, he doesn't live here. So literally, he lives an hour away. I think he's moving here, but in the spring, I think he's gonna be here. I don't know. it's one of those things like all the neighboring towns got tired of somebody in the direction things were headed, so they either split off and did their own thing or joined other leagues. And now we're like, we were scraping by with other communities, and now even they're like, well, yeah, call us when your new facility's fucking built, because we ain't coming to your shithole.
Can't even produce a team.
So yeah, now we've got to join other fucking leagues, and that's why we had to go to like 45 minutes down the road to play fucking flag football, which sucked, but it was fun. But that sucks because we can't field a season. Oh, there's not enough interest. No, there's not interest because people don't want to deal with our shit, and I don't blame them, I guess. So hopefully we can get it turned around. It's just, and it sucks because we're the county seat. That shouldn't be a problem, you know. Like all the other towns surrounding us are the small towns. Yet we're the town struggling to.
That's embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing. Yeah, like it's stupid.
God,
what do you do?
What are you gonna do?
What was life?
All
I'll quit bitching now.
It's all good. I don't know what. I got a hair across my ass here, so I just.
Oh God.
Yes.
What? Wait, hang on. What the fuck is that on the right?
What? That's your ugly Christmas sweater.
Oh my God, AI is so bad.
So bad.
It's the worst.
All right, well, folks, we are at what? Oh, let me see here. An hour and
20.
Hour and 20 or so. I'm gonna play a video. It's bad lip reading. Inauguration 2025. And so if you want to check it out, you need to, if you're listening on Spotify, you're going to need to go to YouTube. Here we go.
Is that a statue?
Oh, dead raccoon.
Let me check your elbow. It's kind of fragile. Do you need a hug, buddy?
Wearing a wig on your wig, I see.
That's just ridiculous. Please.
Yes.
You
Okay.
win.
Torture. Again. Hey, dork. Quite a big wedding.
Wonder if those are natural.
Nope.
Nope.
Are they gonna freeze you?
Oh, a big dog ate my bird today. Gone. Now's my shoulder bird. Whoa, no. Say the other bird.
What the fuck?
Wasn't just a bird, it's a work of art.
What the fuck?
Bird do you think it is?
Okay.
Oh, a big gray dog ate my bird today.
Holy shit.
With schizophrenia,
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
you do and who you can be.
Of course there's an ad.
Yeah.
Bull-
I think I could blow a chunk. I could. I was born in a van down near the School of Erotic Dancing. I was born in a van down near dancing. I sought the mystical foreigner, and then I punished him. I sought the mystical foreigner, and then I punished him. I like when I munch on feathers. I like when I munch on feathers. And the
Oh
itching,
my God.
and the itching doesn't stop. Without nightly bingo, where would your friends go? Without nightly bingo, where'd your friends go? Core memories are fragile. Core memories are fragile. I wish I had a papa-tater. Wish I had a papa-tater. Squabble nut. Squabble nut.
Wow.
I need your blood.
Whoa.
What
See
the?
what?
What was that?
Just a
Whoa.
Did you see that?
Raise your
Yeah.
hand and repeat after me. I
What was
tease
that?
shrimp. Do you tease them as well?
I tease sea shrimp. Do you tease them as well?
I think I will flex during the talent show.
I think I will flex during the talent show.
The coffins have been stocked full of insects.
The coffins have been stocked full of insects.
It's weird to look at pictures of mung beans.
It's weird to look at pictures of mung beans.
I do love pigtails.
I do love pigtails.
Squabble not.
Squabble not.
Is that his daughter?
Yeah, remember this.
Ah.
I remember you.
Yeah, right?
You like the show?
Yeah.
What the? You catch that?
Aren't you tired of the jackals and the swimming tanks right down there next to the barn over near the deadly woods? You know what would be the worst taste you could take? Uncle Charlie's weird old leathery feet.
Oh my god. The inflection is so good.
So good.
Better sweater. Darker and far more illegal shapes on it. To all the big truckers, little orphans, big truckers, and everything plus, I leave you with this. We have to get to the country where we have to hike down into Utah, and we will dine there for an 8-hour night. In Utah. Birds and broccoli bears.
Oh my god.
Girl, what is that scent? Come here. But that's very spicy. Love you. They give you your mush? They give you your mush? Not cool.
There's reports
Oh
of
fuck.
pie and
no.
whole sloth in the leg. No, Gabriel, no. He's a friend to me. Whoa, he plays real good. Oh no. I need to pick my nose.
In the bathroom.
I did.
I'm pranking a friend. Hey, what do I have in here? Not a horse.
Ooh.
A little man? No
Little man.
4 fingers? Pranked you. You people are so easy to get.
Hey, I just wanted to say.
No, let's just look at this.
I'll just look over there.
You just make things weird and it's not good. It can't be weird.
God.
Or I don't feel comfortable.
Got it.
You understand? I have to stand here next to you.
Shut! This is when the villagers feed the king.
Oh my god.
Jumanji, my 2 cents. It's a hell of a good show.
I'm gonna do something funny tonight.
I don't know who that is. I don't know any Elons.
That talking.
For those who don't know who I am, I'm the boring friend and non-focus of the president, as he always says. Let's see what he'll say.
Hand me that. I didn't approve this. Hand it to me. Thanks, ChatGPT. Honey, you smell good. Yeah. Not rotten.
Not rotten. What the fuck is that? Oh my god.
You're being friggin' loud for tonight. I shushed you and you shushed appropriately. Can I do you the honor? She's trembling. Can't help it. Why are you over here like you're a king? What are you doing at our party? I'm gonna cut off your face, you cake. You're just another faceless cake. Well, why don't you take a picture of me while I cut?
I took mine out. I'm kind of nervous because I never really do this.
You got a doll face. Yeah, he looks like a doll from the Chucky factory. Yeah,
I agree.
What the fuck is this real life?
Yeah, this is like real though. Like
Goofy.
that.
I know. Oh my god.
Hey, I like your costume, okay? Well, that's nice. You're great. You remind me of Sergeant Pepper. Yeah, man, that's awesome, man. Thank you. I think you're a
Fuck.
missing person. You guys Italians? I hate Italians. USA. Check out my mixtape.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Real pet, and nobody believes it until they
I
see
could blow chunk. Yeah.
it.
Okay, there we go.
Rotten.
Run. The part, honestly, I think the biggest part where like I was just like, oh my god, is when he's dancing. Like, you know, that's legit.
Yeah,
No, there's no lip reading there. He's just dancing.
it's just Donald Trump doing a little jig for no fucking reason.
Oh my god.
I think that's why I enjoyed the first portion of that new South Park season as much as I did, because they did the old Saddam Hussein. They took the face and just cut it in half when he talked. It was a flappy head deal. Like, oh, they're just rehashing a joke from 20 years ago. I'm like, yeah, but it's Donald Trump and it's fucking hilarious because he's so animated. I'm like, that's why it works. It's like he's such a character that this works. It was funny with Saddam Hussein because he was not a character. Like, okay, that it's funny because he's not, but like this works. That's why it's funny. That's proof of it, because he's out there doing this shit for no good reason.
No good reason.
Like, he's just being hilarious unintentionally.
Oh my god. It was
That is a perfect explanation right there of why TDS should not exist. Because even if you don't like the guy, and I think he's pretty much a slime ball anyway, and politically, whatever, but fuck, he's just hilarious to look at.
he's gonna go down as one of the he's gonna go down as one of the worst presidents we've ever had. I firmly believe this. But also hilarious. Like, also hilarious. Although
I don't think it's possible for him to go down as one of the worst because he followed Joe Biden.
if he keeps, listen, it's only 10 months in. If he keeps going the way he's
No.
going, it's
No.
gonna be the worst. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I agree.
I agree. Listen to my words. He could go down as one of the worst presidents ever. Or maybe I said he is going to, but I mean, okay, he could. I'll cap.
Okay.
He could.
That's fair. I'm hoping for a read.
First free research green to come back on here and yell at me because I said something.
Oh, he's going to.
The dumbest thing he's ever heard. So I think I think there's nothing more disturbing though than his makeup. Like, I don't understand how he goes out in public like that when it's like there's an obvious line right on his face. Like, it's not tan. That's not a tan. Someone is giving him makeup. Like, and he must be a pale motherfucker if he's got to put that.
Oh yeah. It's a gift. It is a gift that we got Donald Trump at his most caricature to be the president. Like, it is just a comedy gift.
Gold.
I remember when Conan O'Brien said it when he was still, I think, on the Tonight Show. God, was it that long ago when he was still barely the host?
Been a while. Yep.
I think he was like a real moment. He's like, I don't agree with him, but like, we're hoping for this. Please let this happen because the jokes write themselves. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. And then the jokes got up their ass and started not being jokes.
Not being jokes.
It was all narrative. And but yeah, that was the saddest part because yeah, you literally had it so easy for so long. And you chose to do political narrative bullshit with it. Like, really? You wasted 4 years. And then we had Joe Biden, and then Fox News did exactly what they could have done with Trump for 4 years. And then we memed with it for 4 years with Biden.
Yeah.
And now here we are a year into Trump, and we're getting him dancing, cutting cake with a fucking sword. Like,
well, I mean, to be fair,
hilarious.
That was like inauguration. It was a little bit of a mix, but it was pretty funny, and yeah, I I'm I got accused a couple shows ago of not celebrating the good stuff that Trump does, and I gotta say, yeah, because I don't think he really isn't doing anything great right now. So it's hard for me to celebrate the good things that he's doing because I don't feel
Right.
like anything good. Like I said, I was cautiously optimistic when he got elected, and within the first 2 to 3 months, I was like, wow, he's really like hammering shit down. Like I'm okay. Like I'm here for it. I'm eating popcorn. I'm waiting. Let's do this. And I just don't like right now. I'm just completely disappointed, and I think he's a piece of shit. And I don't see much good, especially if you look at the economic numbers in the last month. They're really bad. So any revenue plus that he had in the mid-year got washed out pretty much. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I
get it.
I looked up that bad lip reading, and I'm like, I gotta find something. I gotta make it laugh, because if we talk politics for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna be pissed off. And
Right.
I was like,
Oh, that was great. No, I'm with you. Like, and we've talked about this. I just I hate when we can't look at the job that somebody is actually doing in real time and be critical, and the only excuse or reasoning is, well, the alternative would have been so much worse. Yeah, probably, but it's still a hypothetical.
thank you for saying that. I did not want to bring that up without Chris being here, but
No, but it's true. It's
no,
true.
because he's not the only one that said it to me, but he did say
No,
it,
of course not. And you're going to hear it 100%. I get it.
because newsflash, she isn't president. She wasn't president. Well, I don't know. Maybe she was. I don't know.
No, she fucking wasn't. Oh,
Well,
no.
okay, wait a second. Well, I'm just saying, like, Joe Biden
No.
wasn't. So, like, there's like a 5% chance she may have been making decisions. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All right.
President, she wasn't president, and hopefully, God willing, she will never be president. But so, like, comparing that to what is happening right now, I think it's a piss poor example. You like bringing that up is just being like, you have nothing. You have nothing to argue with me, because you're bringing up someone that we can't compare.
You can't measure it.
We can't compare presidents because she was never president, and
Right.
she did not get elected. But thank God. Like I think we all agree, thank God, because
Yes, absolutely.
horrific person. Like,
One of the worst candidates they will ever produce. 100%.
she is 100% bought by whoever wants to buy her. Like, I don't think she has a standard. So, that being said, Donald Trump is proving his standard is pretty much Israel pays for him. So, like, I don't know. Like, again, is it the same? Is it different? I don't know. Like, I'm that's what I said to Chris. I'm like, I think it'd be pretty much the same, because I really don't. Because I mean, ultimately, I felt like she was going to lead us to World War III, and then,
Absolutely.
even though Donald Trump said that he wasn't going to, has kind of led us that way.
He's towed the line.
He has
several
told the
times in
line.
this year.
Has it? Again, we can't compare because we don't know. But if we would have talked a week ago, it would have been like, yeah, he's sending stuff to Ukraine, and this is still going. But all of a sudden now there's a 28-point plan to end it. So hopefully,
But that's kind of been the story of, like, the last 9 months, is like he's towed the line and we're like, oh my God, it's gonna happen. Fuck him. And then it kind of dissipates. And that's happened multiple times. So I'm with you. Like, I think it's 100% accurate to be critical of the person in charge. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Especially, and I encourage people who voted for the man. You're allowed to be critical. You should be critical. You should be more critical if you voted for him, as opposed to people who didn't. This is the person you voted for. You are allowed and you are encouraged to be critical of them. Applaud them when they do something you like. But be honest about it. But be honest when they're doing something you don't like as well. And that's totally fair. So when they do something that you don't like and you think overall in their first year of their second term that they're not knocking it out of the park and you're honest about it, that's totally fair. And the laziest response, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick, but the laziest response is, well, Kamala would have been worse. Yeah, she almost undoubtedly would have been. But that does not mean you cannot be critical, because you should be critical. And I'm hoping that there's a long game with Trump, but my expectations have always been there's not another term, so he doesn't have to have a long term in plan. And that was always my nervousness in this. And I feel like that's the trajectory we're on, is there's no long term. It's just he's gonna like do what he wants to do because he can do it, as opposed to this is going to be beneficial down the line. Now, there are things that after 4 years, if they pan out, might work out, but it's too early to tell with that. So we'll see.
I don't know.
I hope.
I'm always cautiously optimistic, but it's being much harder nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
when you're on the cusp of a global conflict, it's very hard to be cautiously optimistic.
They're literally in the Caribbean blowing up boats. For what? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. All of a sudden, Venezuela are narco terrorists. Like all of a sudden, okay. Let's just go over this. So you're in international waters, and you're blowing up boats with the name. You know what that's called? An act of war.
That's what I thought.
Okay. So, you know how I know that is because I was in the United States Coast Guard, and they used to put U.S. Coast Guard on Navy boats so they could board boats in international waters so it would not be an act of war. How about that? Boom. So
you're not wrong.
So this is absolutely insane that they're doing this thing. And Maduro flat out said, what do you want? Do you want some of our oil reserves? Do you want this? What do you want that? Trump, in his own words, said that they want to give us everything. It's not enough. They are literally trying to do a regime change war, but not in the traditional CIA sense. They're literally apparently they're just going to go just bomb the shit out of them. So this is really bad form, and especially a president that ran on being kind of, let's get out of the stupid wars. Let's not do the regime change wars. In fact, he put Tulsi Gabbard in the DNI position, right? Someone who harped on these stupid regime change wars and how we shouldn't do them. So yeah, this stuff drives me fucking crazy. I want to be cautiously optimistic about this guy. Like he's playing some long game, except it really doesn't seem like he is. It seems like he's being a jackass. And again, whatever the last person that he talks to is like, oh yeah, we should do that. So I don't know. Listen, ultimately in the end, I want Ukraine to be done. I want Israel to actually honor a ceasefire and not murder 350 people in the last fucking month that they had a ceasefire. They also have a ceasefire with Lebanon, which they've bombed every day since. So yeah, I want United States to actually use the leverage they have and just be like, yeah, if you're going to continue to do that, we're just not going to give you shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I was just like, yeah, okay, make Ukraine come to the table, because right now they're just like, yeah, we don't need to come to the table, but they do, because we provide them with everything. So they do need to come to the table. So again, I'm cautiously optimistic, even though it's so hard to be. It's so hard to be because I don't know. They're not exerting the leverage they actually have, and that's something I wish they would do. So
can't disagree with any of that.
So, but then yeah, comparing his presidency now to something Kamala would have been, sorry, silly. I'm glad you mentioned it, Tony.
Yeah, no, but it's true, and I hate
silly.
it. I just and it's not whataboutism, but it might as well be.
Close, pretty close.
It is, and it's the same thing with like. And I'm not going to get on a whole tirade here because it's not even worth it. But like a jackass on Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, that wears glasses and lives in Georgia and acts like a douchebag that says, 99% of all political violence is from the right, which is obviously a fucking bold-faced lie. But then you use inflated AI numbers to back up your claim and act like you're right. And then when somebody calls you out on it, you block them because you're such a fucking pussy. I'm just saying, like, there's no reason. There's no reason that people can't just be honest.
Did Tom block you?
Oh yeah, he blocked me on Twitter. He did. He fucking blocked me on Twitter because I wouldn't just.
It
I wouldn't.
took me a second to figure out who you're talking about. Like
he did. He blocked me on Twitter. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. But what? It was so simple. Like, I'm not gonna agree with you. It's like, but the numbers don't lie. The numbers are bullshit, and you know they're bullshit. He called me a disingenuous piece of shit early on in the conversation, and then when he started using the AI numbers, I'm like, you're gonna call me a disingenuous piece of shit and then drop that? You are a fucking liar. Pull the curtain back. I used to go to bat for him. I'm like,
yeah, you did.
I think it's good to have a differing opinion. And even though he gets up his own ass, at one time I felt like he actually did kind of get it. And you could at least reason with him. He's gone. He's way too far gone now. It's years later, and he's way too far gone now.
You're so nice. I just found him completely disingenuous.
He probably always was. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt.
No,
for whatever reason, he has always not liked me. He loves Phil and Chicken, and they always wanted to boot his ass. And I was always the one that said, "No, you guys are just being dicks. Like, listen, like he has a different opinion. Stop." But for whatever reason, he has always disliked me. I don't know why.
It makes two of us. For some reason he attacked me. I don't know why. And I just
well, you didn't like him.
Yeah, I did. Well, I didn't like him.
Yeah.
He brought me on his show and he was like, "Oh, he's like, so are you a libertarian?" I'm like, "Sure, if you want to call me that." I don't. Yeah. And he's like, "Well, it would help me if I could label you." And I'm like, okay.
That explains everything you need to know about Tom.
Yeah, it explains so much. I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, I just don't consider myself a Republican or a Democrat. So, but I'm definitely not like an independent. Like, I'm definitely more of like a freedom type person. I was like, if it makes you feel better to call me a libertarian, then yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
But that goes both ways because Phil always mentions anything libertarian.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, Brennan, you got to look at it." Like,
yeah.
Always.
I don't care. It's fine.
It's all about labels. And I'm like, oh my God, this is what makes politics so disgusting is labels. Because as soon as you get behind the brand and the label and the distinction, you've lost your own cause.
It makes me laugh though when people blame libertarians for anything though.
Because because they're the problem.
Yeah, because they've never been. Tucker Carlson is saying libertarian economics is what ruined the country. Because like I was like, when the fuck have we had libertarian economics is a free market, which means like lack of government interference, which is almost has never happened since like I would say at least 1913, right? Like at least we could probably like bring it back to even further than that, but I'm just like just in like modern times, like I would say like 1913, 1917, what was the income tax it put into place in the Fed, like all that, like you can't argue that there was a free market and libertarians are the problem when you have all this government regulation. You can't, like you cannot. No. But Tucker Carlson says this shit, and it makes me cringe every fucking time. So, yeah, I just love it when people blame libertarians for problems that like definitely are not their fault. All right, Tony. I think we're gonna kill it there because otherwise we're gonna not be able to have AI clips. So
yeah, no, we got to have the AI clips.
Yep.
I'm excited. So yes, let's call it. We covered so much, and that's a jam-packed episode for you folks who didn't get your fill of this sexy, awesome, hilarious brilliance last week. So we are not going to apologize for anything.
No.
Nor should we. In fact, you should be thanking
Our
us.
lives. We're living our lives.
Just out here, just putting that vibe out, and you're welcome.
I love it.
I hope that's a clip. Yeah, you can find me. Just go to Linktree/Tony the Rod or Linktree/Big Buckin, and you can find all my socials or all of my podcasting platforms very easily. Super easy. So easy to do. Even a caveman could do it. Think that's Geico, but fuck them. They haven't used it in a while. I'll take it. Yeah, but mostly, more importantly, and I mean, the easiest thing to do would just be go to dadsww.com.
Yes.
And leave us a voicemail like the coolest motherfucker ever, Teddy Theodore Buckland fucking Kaczynski, dropping us a voicemail. And yeah, be cool like Theodore. Be cool like him. Dad's worldwide. It's the best. And it's worldwide. And we proved that.
Yeah. I just want to say Ted Kaczynski had some points there.
Fuck yes. Brilliant.
I hope that's clipped too.
Yeah. That's a really good idea.
It's a really good idea. I think I could learn a lot from him.
Seems like a really cool dude.
He's solid. He's solid.
What a great choice of name.
I love that guy.
You like that name? Go to check out the Dark Side of the Fringe on the Oklahoma City bombing and all the other horrible things that we talk about.
You with Ted Kaczynski? What are you talking about?
Well, we'll get there eventually.
That is a good one to get to because I think
it is.
You largely agree with. I'm sorry. Never mind.
The Oklahoma City bombing was the last thing we talked about. Like we've had we have like 3 episodes that needed to drop in like the last 3 weeks, and Chicken's been fucking
putting floors in. All right, folks, you gotta go get a hold of me, Brendan at dadsww.com. Can't stand me, can't stand Tony, can't stand this episode. Hate mail at dadsww.com, or of course, jump on the website, dadsww.com, dadsworldwide.com, and click on that leave a voicemail link, and you can do it anonymously. You don't have to be like Theodore and leave your name. You don't have to do that. You can just be anonymous and leave us a wonderful voicemail, which we will play on air and discuss. So we will make you laugh. We might make you cry. Most certainly, somehow, some way, try to make you a better parent. Thank you for listening. Later.